have not one, but two courageous, loving, and supportive moms who are strong advocates for the LGBTQ plus child. We have Neelam, auntie, who is Angit's mom, who we recently had on the podcast, and Rajwant, auntie, who's Jag Nagra's mom. We welcome you with open arms.
Thank you.
But maybe let's start off with getting to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
So maybe where you were born, grew up, any fun things. Let's start with Rajwant auntie.
I born in India, Punjab, district Jalandhar, and went to college, done my BA, and then came to Canada. And I'm married in Canada, and 42 years now. 42 years. Yeah. it's nice life. No regret. I had so many friends over there too, and so many friends in Canada, and work friends. I enjoy being me, being me.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. No regret. Happy life I have. Yeah.
I'm Neelam Kaur. From India. I born in India, Delhi. Brought up in Delhi. I done my 10th in Delhi. I got married very young age of 17. I moved to England, married there to my husband, who was living there before. So I had 3 children, 5 grandchildren. I got a boy and another girl, and Angit. And when I found out, that's it. And then I had got nice life in England, living there for last 43 years. I got a lovely family, husband, and he supported me all the way. Like Rajwant said, no regret. I got very happy family with his blessing, with God's blessing. I got a happy family and happy life.
Yeah.
All the way from since I'm young.
That's amazing.
Because our college life in India is much better. Maybe your guys' experience are different, but our life was very happy, healthy. College is a fun life.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Go
hear
to the
you.
college.
You have some college stories, I hear.
Yeah. School,
Still
college.
people remember us. I was shocked. Katie, my daughter's friend, went to India with us, and one girl in the like where they sell the only material, clothes
Like the books, the
material,
clothing and stuff?
clothing, and she said, "Are you Rajwant?" I said, "Yes." "How do you know me?" She said, "My sister was in your class."
Wow.
That much like people remember. That was fun life I had. No regret, no.
So you're a very memorable person, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I
Which
think
you
so.
are, 100%.
Think-
You are.
Think so. Yeah.
Well, let's
Yeah.
get into, both of you have been able to do some screenings of Emergence film that we've been obviously showcasing at a lot of universities and colleges. But Auntie, you were able to do the 5X Festival, being on the panel there with Uncle as well, and Jeg beside you as well.
Yeah.
What was your experience doing that? That was your first time?
That was my first time. Yeah. I was not shaky or anything. I was just being me.
You were so confident, auntie. I think you talked and uncle was more shy. And you
He's
were
shy. He's shy.
Yeah.
Because I think brought up, the way we brought up, open, very open books we are.
Yeah.
And him maybe little, who
Shy.
knows what, yeah. He never talk about it too much, but he got shy though, yeah. But we are open books, we know. We are what we are, yeah.
So you weren't nervous being on stage with
No,
Jag? And
no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First-
you were spilling Uncle's beans. You're like, he wasn't crying for a few days. He was
Yeah.
crying for months.
Once, once, it was hard hit on him.
Yeah.
Because you look forward for a different, like imagination is different for your kids, and then they will grow up, they will have their own families, and this different. But when things happen, like what they call
Like you grow up, different experiences.
experiences. So then you didn't even imagine that, and all of a sudden and then like life changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, life changed.
How were you feeling when you were on the panel, though, with people asking you guys questions? I know Sharon had what's the word?
Moderated?
Moderated. I'm like mediated. Moderated the panel for you guys. How are you feeling when you were getting asked the questions? And I guess there was about 60 people that were in the audience that day. So, how are you feeling on the inside?
Inside, I feel that if I talk, then people listen, and people are listening.
Yeah.
Then hope it will change someone's like
Perspective or
yeah.
yes.
and they will respect other people. All I wanted that you guys, like all the kids, be respected, not to hit hard with the like somebody says something bad to them.
Mm-hmm.
All I care about that nobody say any bad stuff to them. Yeah, they are a person like other people,
Yeah.
and they need the same respect as we want for ourselves, and that's what I wanted. No matter what, I could fight with I could fight with them.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
why it's God's gift. Why you are like, I know it's a hard hit on every parent, but I imagine you are hitting those who are already hurt. That I don't want.
Exactly.
I don't want that, because they are already damaged inside. Who knows how they handle inside?
Yeah.
It'll take a while. It'll take like months, like your uncle, like months.
Yeah.
Then you hit with your own words. That be shame on you, not us.
There were a lot of younger queer folks in the audience, and I think you being there with Uncle was very impactful. I know some people came up to me and Miri after and were like, wow, we never thought we would see a whole family in a film sharing their point of view. And like I said on the panel, like both of you are making a very big impact and setting an example
Thank you.
for the
Thank you.
community. So
That's what I say when they like encourage their daughter. That's with the turban on. That's a big deal for us.
Yeah,
That's
Uncle
a
was.
big,
Yeah, that was
that's
a big hit.
Big hit. That's what like we wanted people to know that it's okay.
It's okay in Sikh family to
It's
be
it's
like that.
okay.
It's no one's fault. Yeah.
And
so
we wanted Sikh people to know that it's why when Guruji said that everyone is equal and treat them as a respect, and why we would hate them,
yeah.
and that more than us, to thank you to them that they had the courage to come out, and that I
Yeah.
I'm
And
so
Uncle wearing that rainbow pug was a
Yeah.
huge hit that
Huge,
yeah,
night.
yeah.
I made that pug for him. For me.
Amazing.
Yeah. He wanted different color pug to wear because he does marathons.
Yeah.
So he want different color pug to wear on the marathon. Every time he go to marathon, everyone saw his pug. They all the cameramen come to him. We want to take photo of you. Want to take photo of you, and they put him on their face, on the Facebook
Yeah.
poster boy. They call him poster boy.
Ah,
Yes.
Wow.
Every marathon he's got his face something like this, something
Yeah.
like that. He's a poster boy. So he wanted that pug. I went to India, told my sister, then we bought the pug and told the man to do 7 color, He made 7 color. Then he won that pug in England, in marathon in Birmingham. So he was everywhere on the Facebook.
that's
So
amazing.
then when Anga told us we're coming here, she said, bring that pug. And that day he won that pug. He felt so proud.
proud. We all are proud of you
Yeah.
guys. We are.
He won,
happy.
everyone was asking him a picture, so they took his picture. Everyone took
Uncle
his
was like viral on
picture. Yeah,
Instagram.
he liked
100%,
he
yeah.
liked attention.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyone he won't say no. He will
Yeah.
he will short with you to give you.
Yeah, it's his way of showing support, right?
Support,
of course,
yes.
to his
Support,
child,
yes,
and
yes.
also, like you said, like he likes to showcase
Awareness,
and
He liked
awareness to the other people.
awareness to the
yeah,
parents as well.
yeah.
100%, yeah.
100%, yeah.
That he's proud, right?
He is proud. I found out about Angit in 2015 when she told me that I knew like 25%, 30%. I knew she's like this. One time she was talking to the girl I was thinking, why she talking to the girl all the time? Maybe she's like girls. Then my sister was there. I told my sister something is not right, and my sister said, nah, it's not like that, Didi, you know. And then after that, she told me in 2015, Mom, I'm like that. And she was lying on the bed with me, and she told me that, and I cry and cuddle her and hug her so hard, so strong, said, don't worry, we'll here for you.
Wow.
But I was scared for my husband, which is, he's not a bad man, but he's a little bit angry man, like get a little bit, gussa very quickly, something goes wrong. But I was very nervous to tell him, how I'm going to tell him about her. Don't know what he's going to say. Normally in Indian family, all the parents or in-laws, whatever, they blame mother. Is your upbringing is like that, which is not mother's fault. Even upbringing, if your child like do something wrong, like smoking, drinking, or go out with the girls or girls with boys, it's not mother's fault. But they always blame Indian parents. It's in our tradition,
Yeah, it is.
They blame the
moms.
mom.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. Why is mom's fault?
Yeah.
Then I was scared of that. But when I told him, it wasn't before she gonna get married. I have to tell him. So I told him in November 2019. And when I told him, it was in the morning. We was having a breakfast, and I was so like this.
Shaking.
I have to tell him. No, not shaking. I just I was getting brave. I have to tell him today. I have to tell him today because Angad is coming soon. She's going to get married. And I have to tell him before that. And then we was having breakfast. Then I had tea and toast and everything. Then I said, I have to tell you something. I start crying. So he said, why are you crying? I said, I have to tell you something. I have to tell you something. So Angad is a lesbian. She don't like boys. And he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
He was shocked. He didn't say anything, no single word from his mouth. He just didn't say anything. Then he said, you know what does that mean? I say, I know what that means.
Yeah,
Then
that's big for even parents to know the language,
Yeah.
like lesbian, like.
Then he cuddled me, I cuddled him. We cried both together. And then after that, he went to work because we was both crying. And that day, I told him he was already upset. Then he went to work. Then he came back like after 2 hours. So he rang the bell. I opened the door. I said, "What you doing? Why you come back from work?" So I was just questioning him. Then he said, "Let me come in. Let me come in." And then he came in and he sat down. He said his boss hanged himself in the garage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So
was a
that
heavy
was
day.
big shock for him.
Yeah,
Maybe that shock gave him power.
you're right.
The life is too short. So from that day up to now, he never said anything to Angit. He never said I don't like you or anything bad about her. He's supporting her, cuddling her, talking to her normal, no difference than before. Same. That's it.
Yeah.
So that make me more stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So my other children, they know everything before me. They knew before me. My daughter and my son and my daughter-in-law and my son-in-law. Everyone knew before.
Thank you for sharing your journey, like
Yes.
for a parent's point of view, because it's
Yeah.
the same. Like you were saying, you were just repeating that story in your head. I know Neri and I.
Yeah, like, oh, today's the day we're gonna tell my dad. And it happens every single day that I'm with my dad.
Yeah.
And so
It was
but
very
it doesn't
hard
come
for
out.
me. Very hard for me. Every single, from 2015 to 2019,
Yeah.
every single day I used to think I have to tell him.
Struggle.
I have
Yeah.
to tell him.
Yeah, you
that's
think it's the right
exactly it.
moment, and then
Then
you get scared.
I
Fear.
was nervous.
Yeah, you're nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upset. Everybody get upset. You can't say, oh no, you're not upset.
Of course.
But
yeah.
I'm a bit strong. So
Very.
You're a bit strong. You're very strong.
So-
Both of you lovely ladies
With-
are very, very
but I
strong.
always say, with his blessing, I handle everything.
Yeah.
Without his blessing, I'm nothing.
Nothing.
It's true.
His blessing, that's it. Nothing else. No one's help, no one's courage, only his blessing. He's sitting up there, he gave me that chance. I didn't ask for it, but he gave me. So I'm taking open arm.
That's good.
Thank
Loved
you.
it. Love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing the parents' point of view. Like we said, it's kind of the
Yeah.
same for queer folks coming out. It's just
Yeah.
like you know now as parents and your children have come out to you, but many queer folks listening who are not necessarily out or had that conversation with their parents, it's like repeat, repeat, repeat. So that's why like being here at this podcast is so important, what we're doing, because we want to show queer folks that it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
You can
okay.
say it on your own time.
Own time,
You don't
yeah.
have to come out. No one's forcing you.
No.
Parents will love and support you, hopefully, and if they
Hopefully,
don't,
yeah.
you have to find your chosen family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like the biggest thing with the Punjabi community, like because we're
We
talking about Punjabi Sikh families, is the extended family.
we care about people.
Other-
Log ki ਕਹਿਣਗੇ.
Yeah, look,
Yeah, what are they gonna
yeah.
say?
Other-
Yeah.
We only think about log ki ਕਹਿਣਗੇ.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
Don't
how did
think
you
about-
navigate that? How did you navigate that?
No, I wouldn't.
It's tough. I'm not saying that it's not tough. It takes 2 weeks to talk to to tell my sister, the older sister. Then I made a courage to tell her, and she said, "Oh, my daughter already knew that." I said, "I was more crying then. Why my niece didn't even give me a clue? I was more crying then.
Right.
That my heart more broken then. That why they didn't even give me a clue that my kids are struggling. Otherwise, I would be there before.
Before
Mm.
them. Yeah.
That was my mad kind of angry kind of moment. That you knew and you were quiet, and what kind of relationship is that? Then I stopped caring about it.
Yeah.
Like that if you don't care, that you didn't she said, Preet, my niece, she told me to my sister that it's their kids' business to tell not our business
Yeah, it's
to
their
tell.
responsibility
Then
as
I
the
said
parents, yeah.
I beg my niece to ask my kids why they are not agree to marry. Then if I'm not begging, then it will be a different story. When I was asking that why ask them why they never say anything about the marriage, then they should have a little bit kindness for me. That they
I think they're
I
just
think-
scared.
Yeah,
they're
that's just
fearful.
I mean,
No.
I'm sure both me
It's
and
not. It's not their fault. This other people are scared.
but
to
it's
tell you.
my experience.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
know,
that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
we feel that. Why didn't tell you? Why didn't tell me first? But it's just
It's like a
everyone is
code.
different. Yeah,
It's like you can't tell
Yeah,
because then you're outing someone.
someone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's a big thing in the queer community. You don't want to out anyone without their consent.
consent.
And
That's it. Yeah,
with family, it's more complicated.
complicated.
Yeah.
It's hard, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure both Sharon and I have experienced that as well. Other people may know. My parents don't know; they have no idea. I'm sure they have an inkling towards it. I'm sure, because I've been single for many, many years. But there are a few people in my life that do know, and they are privy to that, of course. But I'm always like, don't ever say anything to my parents. They have no idea. So it's just that code that you have, especially with maybe cousins that you're close with and so forth. And this is my story. I'm not sure how Jay, takes that on, or Sharon per se.
Yeah.
But I know we've exchanged stories in the past, and it's just one of those things. We don't mean to be hurtful or
No.
in any which way.
Yeah.
It's just we're so fearful as well, right? I'm scared
Yeah.
that there's going to be a blow up reaction or whatever it may be. Even though I know my parents are very relaxed and okay and cool and chilled out, but there's that what if. So it's nothing ever personal.
No.
No.
Yeah, and I'm sure both of you understand that
Yeah,
as you've
we
gotten to
do.
know.
We
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
How
It
was
was-
it with your extended family? You telling them?
I told my mom, like I said before,
Yeah.
before Anga got married, went to India and told them everything. My brother and my sister-in-law, and then
All together at once?
they was there in the
Yeah.
room. Yeah. So
Okay.
I told my mom, my sister first. Then I told them, you can tell anybody you like. I'm telling you now.
Oh.
So then after marriage, Angat came here, and then I start telling other people. People start, oh, your daughter is there. Then she want to get married. Nah, she's not married. She already married now. Oh, when? So she married. Then I said she's married to a girl. Oh, they said, oh, congratulations, nice, auntie.
Wow.
Then I
Okay.
told my sister-in-law, my brother, my elder brother, my husband's elder brother.
Yeah.
And then we went to their house. Angat went with me. Then I told them. Obviously, we have to tell them, anyway. So then I told them Angat got married to a girl. So my sister-in-law said, "Oh, she's a lesbian."
You're like,
Me,
yes.
I was laughing. My sister-in-law, Angat started laughing as well. Oh, Taiji, no.
She knows the word. That's like shocking.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Sure.
Taiji, no, she is lesbian.
Yeah, because I feel like parents will say like they're that
Yeah.
or they're gay. Like
Yeah.
they're that, but
Yeah.
they're fearful to say the word.
Yeah.
And I think we are too. Like the word like lesbian or other words, it's like still
But
like
normally I don't say this word. Not
Yeah.
even gay, not even. I say they don't like boys.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I say too.
yeah.
I never say like still.
Because it's like an English word too, though, right? Like
Yeah.
Punjabi word is probably different.
There's
We
a
don't
no
know
word.
Punjabi word. There's no Punjabi word for this. We never heard.
We never heard.
All we
never
know is
heard.
like when we were young, all we knew about is like khusre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They who comes to the wedding and dance, that's all we know. One time, my auntie lives with me in England on my road. She said that, the gay and lesbian, they are khusre. I said, no, auntie, they are not khusre. Yeah?
Yeah.
Khusre is a different thing. The gay and lesbian is a different thing. No, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Because I knew Angit is like that, then so you can't say that because it's different. We never knew this girl-boy thing, boy-girl thing, and when we was growing up in India.
Yeah.
No clue at all.
Nobody talk about that.
Nobody talk about it.
It's
Maybe
the sad part.
maybe it's
and
there.
then
It's there.
Oh, it's there.
But no one talk about it. Nobody. They all hide.
nobody-
Yes.
They all
yeah.
They all want to get them married to boy and girl, boy and girl, boy and girl. Even they don't like it. They force them to get married, have a kid. Maybe they don't sleep together afterward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't like their wife or wife don't like their husband. They must have 1 or 2 kids. That's it. Then life is done. Life is going make roti and eat. That's it.
Yeah.
Do this, do
And
that.
that's a real reality still.
That's the
here.
reality in India.
Yes.
Here,
yeah.
I
And,
would
and also,
say-
it also is here. It is existing, I think, worldwide, right? Regardless of the culture, right?
No one
Any-
talk
any
about
type of-
it.
Yeah.
No one say anything. They all hiding.
That's
Oh,
the
don't
sad
tell,
part,
don't tell, don't
that's
tell.
the sad.
When I told my friend at Gurdwara, I tell I go to Gurdwara like almost every day.
Yeah.
Right? My mom was very spiritual person. She used Gurdwara. We used to go with her when we were very young. Right? Every single day, twice a day or 3 times a day at the Gurdwara. And I go to the Gurdwara every day. I know everyone at the Gurdwara and they all know me, all my family in India here. And I told them they as well. Even the Mahan in the Gurdwara, who's
Wow.
Granthi, he went with their Angat, getting married. I say, in biyah kara liya? Ede naal?
She got married, yeah.
Joshna was there.
What did the Ganthi's reaction?
He was looking at me. He was looking at me. He didn't say anything. And then after that we went home. So after Anga came here, and I go to Gurdwara every day. I talk to them, hello, sat sri akal, And then he asked me again. I told him I'm going to Canada now. So in June, he said, oh, Anga ne biyah nahi karana in Punjabi. Then I said, she already married. I told you. He said, I thought you're joking. No, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
She married to her. That's it.
Wow.
So,
Well, good for you, auntie. Like for
Yeah.
and then
Speaking
I
up.
told my other friend there. I told everyone know in Gurdwara, but they don't say anything on my face. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they're talking about my back. It doesn't bother me. But long as when they say something to me, I will tell them off. Yeah. But then.
I'll tell them all.
I love it.
Yeah, of course I
I love
will.
it.
They can't talk about my daughter.
Definitely.
I love
Yeah.
her. She's my pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's my daughter.
Nobody has the right to say to
Yeah.
other one
And then I told other lady.
something mean. No,
Yeah.
I don't agree on this. That if you are my kid, why would anybody hurt you?
Yeah.
Why they have a right? Who gave them a right to hurt you?
Unless we don't say anything to them.
Yeah.
So I told my other friend, same thing about my daughter. Then she told me a story. She said, I knew a family. They got married, and the boy was gay, and no one told her. And the day was their first night. He went to the gay club.
Oh,
Yeah.
who did?
That found out their friend in the
Oh,
family
Yeah,
in England.
yeah,
So they don't tell their son or daughter like this. They just force them to get married.
yeah.
That's it.
They do. But I think having, again, both of you being so strong to the wider community is helping people not say anything to you. People are going to talk. They're going to
Oh,
talk
yeah,
if they married a
yeah.
guy.
Even
Yeah.
they
Right?
talk about gurus
They-
behind
even,
them.
even if they talk about boy and girl got married and even different color, different caste,
Yeah.
they still talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are going to
Yeah.
talk.
So
no
this is
matter
something
how-
opposite,
Yeah.
Yeah.
different,
Yes. Yeah.
But
unusual, for Indian family.
Yeah.
But
But,
I
we're-
have-
but you ladies are both normalizing it, right? Within the community, and it's great to see. And I know people that are listening to this episode are probably baffled, and also super happy to know that
Yeah.
there are, moms out there that
Yeah,
are
that's
being
what
really
I say.
supportive.
Yeah.
And so, I always say I'm grateful. That's awesome. The thank yous, but no, really, truly, deeply from our hearts, we're very grateful for you guys
It's-
showing
we,
up.
We are
and-
not doing this favor to our children.
Yeah.
That's our responsibility. We're not doing favor.
Yeah.
I'm not doing favor to Angit. It's my responsibility because Angit didn't ask me to. Angit didn't ask me to bring her in this world. I brought her in this world.
Yeah, that's what I
So
say
whatever
to-
is, if she's something else, she's sick or she's something wrong with her, still have to support her.
Yes.
Still have to look after. It's my job.
Yeah, as a parent, yeah.
It's parents' job.
I was crying to my doctor when I went to my doctor, and I was I told him, and I said, my kids, they both are, I still cannot say the gay word.
Yeah.
But then he said, you are lucky that your kids are very nice kids you have, and they manage everything, and they go to college, university, everything what they wanted to be, and they're very nice, respectful kids. Imagine if your kid be born sick or something with mental or a
Right.
handicap, how would you handle that? And that makes me so much courage.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah. In that moment, that doctor gave such good
Such
advice.
a
Encourage-
for
good-
when you're
encourage
such a
her.
low point.
Encourage her to.
But thing
be
is, you
strong.
have to, all the parents I wanted to say, don't keep inside, don't hurt yourself, keep
Yeah.
on hurting, talk to people,
Yeah.
talk to your doctor, talk to someone you trust, and when you talk, inside is you open more and you cry, it's helping. And if you are feel like you are alone, there are more people.
Yeah.
There are more people, no matter how many stories you will heard, and how much pain people are suffering.
It's many people outside.
Yeah. and
I know my daughter, she got one friend who's gay. Long time. I know from last 20 years.
Yeah.
And my son, he got few friends like that. And then my daughter's other friend, her brother is gay. He married to a Gora now. Our parents done everything. They support him.
Yeah.
So they support him. He's married to. I got another family. I found out they living in a country. He's like that as well. So it's too many.
There's
too
a
many.
lot of queer folks. I
Too
think it's
many.
just coming out now.
I went to Moulton holiday. I was staying in the hotel. There was a guy who's looking after us, making breakfast for us, and then when I was talking to him, I felt a little bit he's like that. Then I talked to him the day I was coming back. He was making sandwich for me. I asked him, how are you, what you doing, and then he said, I thought, oh, you married? I said, yeah, I'm married. I said, your wife? He said, it's not she, it's he. I said, don't worry, that's not, my daughter is lesbian as well. I said, you enjoy your life the way you want to. Don't worry about anybody else. And then he told me, my mom doesn't talk to me. And another thing he told me, just like Rajwant, his sister's gay as well. So they both
Yeah,
Yeah.
both the siblings
Both,
are. Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
And he was just
Because I had a like co-worker, plus he always called me Mama Raj, and he was, you can see him like some kids you see that they walk or like act like a little. Then when we knew something is like there. When he told, he's an English boy, he's like lives in Pitt Meadows. When he told his English parents, they kick him out. They said,
that's it.
they gave the like down payment for the mortgage for his house. They said, house is ours. Leave the house. And poor, lucky we had a good job. We had a good money job,
Yeah.
and he was kicked out because he's gay. Like, it's his fault that it's not parents' fault that they made him. No. Why? If it's not parents' fault, then it's not kid's
Yeah.
fault either.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No one's fault.
no
Yeah.
one.
No one's
And I
fault.
think
It's
that's what we were
natural.
saying. Like to see emergence
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
parents accepting is huge because even Jeg talked about it. It's a reality that many queer folks are kicked out.
Yeah.
Parents disown them.
Yeah.
Parents don't acknowledge it. It's swept under the rug. So being here today, both of you, is a big deal. And Auntie, you were saying this sort of like what you would like to see parents do is talk,
Talk.
get their feelings out. Any
Feelings.
other advice you'd like to give to parents who are listening? I'm sure a lot of parents are going to be
If-
listening to this.
If you know, if you got little bit idea about your child, you can, if you're feeling something wrong with the child, talk to them. Personally talk to them. Don't let other people come and tell you what your child is. Talk to them. Ask them friendly, not angry way, not
Yeah.
with the fighting, with the gussa, anger. Just nicely talk to them. How are you? Why you feeling like this? Tell me something wrong with you. We can help you with nice love. Then they will open to you.
Yeah.
When they
But-
open to you, when they tell you the truth, don't push them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't push your child back. Hold them tight and love them the way they are. Let them live their life the way they want to live.
Because it's taking them years to
To-
get that courage
Yeah.
to
It's,
have
it's
that
not easy for
conversation.
them. It's
That's
not
a-
easy for your child to be like that. They don't want to be like that. They don't want to be like that. They are like that because it's no one's fault. They came like that in this world. So please don't push them back. Hold them tight, love them, make them happy, let them live their life.
Yeah,
you can
the
little bit talk to them. If you are embarrassed, just slowly you come out. Take
Yeah.
time. Take your time. Slowly you come out. Don't be embarrassed. It's nothing to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my kids had a very good relation with me. Then I asked my son after when I find out from my friend that that why you didn't tell us, why you didn't tell me, because he has a very good bond with me, still is, and my daughter too. He said, Mom, I was scared,
Scared, yeah.
that
They're scared, yeah.
we are crushing your dreams. All I care about your dreams, not
Yeah.
my dreams. Yeah, that break my heart.
Yeah. That guilt
for
is
me,
real.
Yeah, yeah.
They feel guilty as well. They
Yeah.
feel guilty. They don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
No one wants
Yeah.
to be like that.
I think it's just like the Indian culture
Indian
of
culture,
like
yeah.
it's like the Bollywood movie that everybody like has in their head of like you have kids,
Yeah,
you get
that's
married,
it.
you have kids,
That's
Yeah.
it.
and they're gonna get married to the opposite sex,
Yeah, that's
and
it.
everything's gonna be happy. They're gonna
Happy.
have children, and so when we're not as children living that Bollywood dream or whatever Indian dream for our parents, there's so much fear instilled, and they're scared, right?
They're scared. Children scared as well. Yeah.
Because then after that you feel like, how would they be a parent? That was my second second thing, like I want them to be a parent too. Then I said, would you would you adopt a baby? My daughter said, no. Then sometimes you adopt a baby, then they keep on going at the back. Why my parents give up on me? What you say? Why they don't want me?
Yeah.
They go back in like depressed or something.
Oh, like you're saying if
If
your son or
you-
your daughter had adopted a child that they felt that maybe that the child might feel like
Feel
they want to
that.
go back to maybe their biological parents.
Or why
something.
or thinking why my parents didn't why they give
take them on,
take
yeah.
care
Yeah,
of
take care of me. Yeah.
Then I was like then how would then God give me a courage or give them a courage to have a baby.
Yeah.
And now I'm grandma of two and
And two beautiful
one beautiful and they love me nani all day.
Yeah.
And
But for some
that-
queer folks and like even everyone and anyone, it is hard. Like not everyone can have children, and I think there's a lot of stigma with adoption,
Yeah. Adoption,
or
yeah.
different things, and it's
Different
just
things,
like there's a lot of children out there also who don't have
Parents.
families, parents.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we also kind of need to break that in like maybe our community of
Yeah.
adoption.
Adoption, yeah.
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 You can adopt a child, yeah.
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 You can adopt or you can
Have your own.
have your own.
Yeah,
Have
in
your
different-
own.
in
Should
different
be a
way.
choice. Should
Technology
be.
is
there.
Yeah, should
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
That's
Nobody
right. If you
should
can,
force
if
you.
you
Technology
can.
is there,
Yeah.
so you can do anything these days now. It's not
Yeah.
like olden days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some people also just don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
And that's also
another
okay,
option, yeah.
right?
They think they can't look after it, they can't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
don't want
what
to be
my son
responsible.
sent yesterday. List of the people, Indian girls that they don't want to have now these days they don't want to have a baby
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
think it's they wanted to live independent
Independently,
life.
yeah. They want to live their
Just
own life.
Yeah.
But it should be their choice, not our choice. That
Yeah.
we are saying our kids not to have a baby. People will say this. People, but
Yeah, and that's refreshing to hear
Yeah.
you say, Auntie, as well, because you don't really ever hear that from
Yeah.
people, like the Indian community at least, especially, and I think other cultures are probably very similar
Similar, yeah.
in wanting to, see the families flourish and grow,
Yeah,
et cetera, et
grow,
cetera.
yeah.
But yeah, I can go off on this, but I won't
Yeah.
because I know.
If you don't have children, the world will be end, innit?
Yeah.
So
that's the
that's it.
thinking, right?
It's
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
and think positively, not negative,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So children is important as well,
Yeah.
not just to make you grandparents or make you mom or dad, but they are important as well in the life.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
if you can take care of them,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
blessing.
it's blessing. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you make the baby and don't take care, then it's
Yeah.
it's no good. It's, care for them. Care for them.
Yeah.
Care for them if you made them. Yeah.
I think we were talking about before this conversation we were talking about they see rainbow parents
Yeah.
and how they have that in the States where it's a support group for families, because I know, aunties, you were saying if parents are struggling with their child, they should talk to someone.
Talk to-
I mean, can people approach you after this conversation? I know a lot of moms or even dads or anyone would love to continue the conversation, because it's really you two who are paving the way, and Jaspal, auntie, Alex's mom, who we've had on the podcast as well. Can parents approach you, or have parents approached you for support, like maybe at the 5X festival or at emergent screenings? Have
Yeah.
parents talk to you for support, or
They can talk anytime.
They
to
can-
us.
yeah, they can talk to them.
any
But have you had people approach you both, either of you?
Not really.
No,
Not
no,
yet.
Really.
no,
Not
no,
yet.
not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're
Because
still
maybe they don't
hiding?
know.
They're still hiding.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
knew in my own family, I'm not saying the name or anything,
Yeah.
but I know their son is, but they 3 times he engaged, and 3 times his engagement at the last minute broke. That kind of parents I want to say, talk
Stop.
to someone.
Stop.
Talk
No,
to
stop
someone.
doing that to your child.
Stop.
Mm.
Or
Stop wasting your time.
yes, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to them.
Talk to
Stop.
them.
Forcing them. Don't force them.
Yeah.
You don't have. They don't have to get married.
Yeah. So it's
They
just
don't
so
want to.
nice for both of you to be there, and I think parents listening to this, or even folks who want their parents to reach out or listen to you,
Yeah.
will make that available for that.
Yeah, they can talk anytime. We
They
need the
welcome.
support. I had friends. I had good friends, very good ones.
Should we
And-
drop some phone numbers right now, or no, just kidding. No phone numbers needed.
No phone number needed. If they need, they can talk to you.
I
or
don't live
talk-
here anyway.
Yeah. You're gonna start your own support group in UK.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Auntie and Jasper auntie will start one here.
Yeah. Anytime they can talk.
Let's see,
Anytime. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's be there for your kids.
Yeah.
They need you more than ever. I think.
Yeah.
more than school, more
Kid-
than this, more than this.
you-
Yeah.
I'm saying to the people, the parents who got children like this, support your children. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about your relatives
Yeah.
or neighbors or this or that. Support your children first. Then you can succeed, in your life.
Yay.
Thank
Help
you.
your
100%.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's
Thank
a
you.
Yeah.
clear message from aunties.
Yeah. Because if you are not
Sport,
there,
sport, and sport. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we can say.
Having two Punjabi Sikh moms openly accepting their child is so important for the South Asian community to see. You two, along with Jaspal Auntie and other supportive parents, are helping queer folks like us feel validated, whole, and hopeful for our futures. So thank you so much.